Good morning this morning. Good morning, Nigerians and Africans. Today in Nigeria is a very important day because the Presidential Tribunal Court is going to make a decision about the February 25th presidential election, a very controversial one that has been on court since after the election. But I just want you to understand something. Expect nothing more or less than the usual. In some cases, or at most of it, get yourself ready for the worst. Supposedly, what you believe or what you hope didn't come out the way you expected it. Sit back and trust in God, because everybody that is involved or everybody that should be approached in this presidential tribunal has either been called by the sitting power and the parties involved in this matter to do the right thing. And doing the right thing or doing justice depends on their interest. You know that. Justice for them is more personal for them. They serve themselves first before serving another person. You're the last option. So hope nothing. Be neutral. Look up to God and hope that something better will happen. Just be optimistic as always. Never doubt your spirit. But from the pragmatic factors, from the histories of tribunal in Nigeria, you know what to expect. If I tell you that billions has been exchanging hand, don't think it is a lie. And you know the system. I have never seen anybody in the system that is immune to bribe and corruption. Even those who expected that they wouldn't turn the table, you'll be surprised. So the call for the justices involved in this matter to do justice has been turned to be blackmail. They call it blackmail. They call it intimidation. They call it all sorts of names. Because people saw what happened and expected that justice really should happen. But they turned the call for justice. They turned the call for them to do right thing. The call for the judiciary to protect the integrity of judiciary in African Nigeria. Many, those we are looking up to, has called such calls intimidation, blackmail, and all sorts of things. Even those justices that came out to speak and said they've been giving them bribes, they don't want to take, they've been doing all that, they call all that blackmail. You know that. Like you, I would want a system that works. But let me tell you, the lion can never give up in fighting, protecting his prey, even if the prey dies, because the intention is to eat in the void. Isn't a proverb? I'm not calling on anybody because we've been in this system since I was born and I've never seen anything change. And all I see is when you look at it at the peak of it, the worst happened. But as you all know, your life matter, your futures matter. It's not going to be the end of the day. Like they say, heaven will not fall. You know, you will never die if the worst comes to worst. When the going get tough, the tough ones keep going. Prepare for the worst and get yourself equipped mentally, spiritually, and physically to provide for you and your family. That will be your interest. But if you're looking up all the politicians, especially those who have imposed themselves today, you just pouring water on top of a duck or on stone. So, all eyes on judiciary while we wait. Falana called all the calls for judiciary to do justice, blackmail, intimidation, and all that. And like I told you before, when Wike was like speaking, shouting, and saying, I say, calm down. We've seen all these things. Their interest is forced. Don't foolishly trust in anybody saying he or she wouldn't be sold out or wouldn't compromise. Relax. What matters is their interest, not yours. It doesn't matter. You don't know that. It doesn't matter. It is the politics of the politicians, for the politicians and by the politicians. So the better you know, or the earlier you know, the better for you. So please be safe wherever you are. Don't put your life on the line, because if you do, nobody cares. Nobody cares for you. Thank you. God bless you. All eyes on judiciary while we watch and see what is going to happen at the end of the day. Today is being Wednesday. We're looking forward to see the dance. What they're going to present for the entire world. But we saw it all from the beginning, before the election, even long time before the nomination and everything that happened, to the period of election and after, during the election and after the election. We saw it all. We didn't have an election, okay. We had a selection and imposed, mad with intimidation, violence, hate speeches, physical. Oh my goodness. May God help us. May God touch their heart. I pray that they will do justice. That is all I hope. Because if it works for all of us. If it didn't work for all of us. Directly or indirectly, everybody will receive the ingredients of what is going to play out. Thank you. God bless you. All is in judiciary. Good luck.